All right, I'm joined now by Nolan Cooney of East Greenwich, and he has a big day on Friday, his pro day, punting in front of NFL scouts as you try to make that next step in your career. Nolan, thanks so much for joining us. A kid from East Greenwich getting looked at by NFL scouts, pretty incredible. What is your mindset heading into this?
Oh, it's been a tremendous journey, and I'm so thankful for so many people that have been there to support me and to hopefully live out my dream of playing in the NFL.
So when you're being evaluated on Friday, we know you had a tremendous season, a PFF All-American, honorable mention, but do you have enough on tape, or what will you have to do Friday to sort of turn some heads and, hey, maybe we need to draft a punter when we have other needs, but this guy's that good?
Right. It's a very niche position, being a punter, and you don't really have a ton of expectations as to what's going to happen. And this year was, I think we were all so grateful to have a full season. And from there, I hope to utilize the same, things that I did in the season and have that same energy as I come out Friday and try to perform and do the same thing I did throughout the year.
So other than the NFL draft, you were saying prior to this that a lot of punters get drafted undrafted free agents. So obviously if you get into the league, you can have a long career and a fairly healthy career in comparison to other positions. So I guess what's your plan A, B, and C? Obviously you want everything to go as planned, but it's such a unique position. How does it go for most punters in your position?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, I think the goal of anybody who plays is to be drafted, but understand that there are other opportunities out there. And the hope is that the phone rings on May 1st, which would be the last day of the draft, and that there's an opportunity that some team wants to take you, and either whether it's to compete in camp or if you feel like you have the opportunity to get the starting position, anything is great for me. And I'm thrilled for any team that would love to have me.
And you have such an incredible resume. Obviously, you're using this platform with Uplifting Athletes campaign to shed a light on a rare form of testicular cancer that you had while at East Greenwich High School, and everything that you went through and the awareness that you've brought to so many people since then. What does having that platform mean to you?
Yeah, Uplifting Athletes is a tremendous organization, and it has great ties to Syracuse. Rob Long was a former punter here, and ironically, he's a cancer survivor himself, and he is now running Uplifting Athletes. And they use the power of sport to inspire and look for awareness in the rare disease community, something that's a little bit overlooked. And on Friday, I'm doing Reps for Rare Disease, which is an organization. It's a great opportunity to showcase not just your ability, but it's also raising money. For me, every punt that I have over 4.0 seconds of hang time is people are able to pledge and hopefully raise as much money as we can.
So three sports star at East Greenwich. You said soccer, basketball, and baseball. Football, not in there. So what were the chances then that football would be your ticket, so to speak?
It's a unique story that during the time when I was being treated is that my dad sparked the idea that I should try and play football, try and punt. I was a soccer goalie and would mess around kicking the football. And from there, it really just sparked this idea that, once I was healthy, let's go to a camp and see what happens. And there was some success. And from there, everything kind of just happened and fell into place. And, it's incredible that I have this rare opportunity to try and be paid to play football.
When you look back at those days at East Greenwich and everything you went through in that community, how has that experience set you up for where you are today?
East Greenwich is an unbelievable community, and I'm so grateful for so many people there, teachers, friends, family, whoever it may be, is everyone was there to support me and still supports me every day. It means the world when I get a text from somebody that says, I was watching your game and you did a tremendous job, whatever it may be. It really means the world when people from East Greenwich have been there to support me throughout my entire career.
Now, if there's one person who appreciates a good punter, it's Bill Belichick. How do you get on his radar? We know the Pats have a pretty good punter in Jake Bailey, but how have you, or are you a Patriot fan, and B, have you followed how he sort of had a little bit of, I don't want to say an obsession with punting, but he may respect the position more than anyone else in the league?
Yeah, I think that it's become something that's maybe more appreciated today. Punting, it's very unique, but it's a great opportunity for a team to enhance their chances of winning. It's a third of the game, special teams, and punting now maybe it's a little bit more well known. And Coach Belichick has done a tremendous job with Jake Bailey. He's a great punter, and he'll have much success going forward.
What is more intimidating? You're pinned back in your end zone trying to avoid a safety, or you're trying to get it into the coffin corner there inside the 5-yard line? What is a more stressful kick for you?
It's a tough question. I think that we try to treat everyone the same. I think that's easy to say for everybody, but when you're backed up in your end zone and you might only have one step to get it off, you better make sure that it's a good one to give your defense the best chances of success.
All right, and congratulations on your tremendous time in Syracuse. Best of luck Friday on your pro day. We'll be rooting for you and cheering for you, and hopefully you can punt your way into the NFL. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.